Hello and welcome back to A Link to the Past. We are in the Palace of Darkness, the first dungeon in the Dark World, and let's see if I can go through this properly. Nowadays, usually when I play this palace, I tend to use the mirror a lot, but I'm not gonna do it, as I said in the, well, 2 videos ago, so we can get a key here. Oops. Hopefully I won't get hit. Oh, but I did. Okay. It's fine. I think there's a heart here somewhere. Like right here. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, if you thought the Light World dungeons were hard, you see nothing yet. I guess there would be quite a bit of a difficulty spike here coming into the Dark World, but we can handle it. This first boss, though, can be a bit of a pain, since, as I said, it's standard for like the damage you take from enemies and bosses to be 2 hearts at this point, so that can be quite damaging to you if you're not careful. But hopefully nothing bad will happen, and if something bad does happen, we have fairies. Okay. So, I don't think you have to take these out with arrows. Well, I know for a fact that these green ones you don't have to take out with arrows, but these red ones I'm not sure. But anyway, if you face them directly, you see they move mirrored to you, I guess. But if you face them directly, they will shoot fire. So what you want to do is be a bit clever, shoot an arrow, and let him walk into it, like that. And there are a lot of cracked walls in this dungeon, but most of them are fake. Yes, they do that in this game. They trick you, which is not very nice. Okay, and these red guys, they will split, and these tiny ones are so annoying sometimes. Yeah. Generally, I just don't really fight these things, but oh, come on. Anyway, here's the map, and we got some bombable walls. So let's put one there, put one here. Explode. Thank you. Okay, so we have some fairies in here, and on the other side we should have a chest with a key. All right. So now you could use the mirror to warp back, but as I said, I'm not gonna do it. I don't know. I used to not use the mirror at all. I don't know if I thought it was a bit cheaty, but you know, as I said, as of late, I tend to use it a lot if I can, because it's a handy item to have. And you know, one thing that is good about the Dark World dungeons is that you have the anti-fairies all over these dungeons, and if you use your magic powder, they will turn into fairies, so that's a very, very nice trick to remember. And I think we can push this statue, yeah. Okay, we have a locked door. And yes, we have another key, so I can go over here. Gonna lay another bomb. And down we go. Let's get some bombs and arrows from there. More fake cracked walls and another locked door. And, believe it or not, we already have the big key! Awesome! So jump down here, since this is our only option. Lift this pot and you will get yet another key. There are quite a lot of keys in this dungeon. And yeah, we'll come back here again. Yeah, and now we just have to take the other path, I think. Yeah. Move away this block. And we have yet another key. Okay, I'm gonna jump over here. And these guys only take 2 hits with the Master Sword, but usually when you have when your life is full and you shoot the beams, sometimes the beam will actually hit you or hit the enemies instead of the sword, even though you're within range of the enemy. So that can be a bit annoying sometimes, but generally, I mean, since you can fight enemies from afar, that's just very nice. Those things, by the way, are Helmosaurs, and they have you can't hit them from the front with your sword. You can with your beam, though, as you saw, your sword beam. Do I want to do this now, or actually, I think let's do this now. Let's go in here, grab the dungeon treasure. Yeah, the Helmosaurs, they're stable Zelda enemies. They are in a lot of Zelda games. Speaking of Zelda games, I've been playing a lot of Zelda 2 as of late, and it's not the first time I play it. I did play it as a kid, but I could never understand what to do, and I've been wanting for several years now to just be able to say that I've completed that game. So I'm finally getting around to doing that, and I must say I'm having a blast with that game. It's really hard, but it's extremely satisfying when you beat a palace or whatever, or gain a new level. It's a really fun game, and I'm probably going to try to play it again, and hopefully in the near future maybe we can do a let's play of it. Anyway, the general rule of this maze here is to try to always find your way back to the walls. So every time, now I'm gonna go up here, and there we go. So that's the rule I have for that maze. Oops. And yeah, we got the hammer, by the way. Very good item, doesn't have any range, but it's extremely powerful. And we can kill these idiots, which I hate these things so much. You can't hit them, you have to, flip them around before you can hit them with your hammer. And here we can get some rupees. Awesome! Awesome! Rupees! And a key! But there's another chest here, and this is the best chest in the entire game. 1 arrow. That's just, what a trolley chest. No idea why they put it there, I guess just to troll you, basically. Alright, so now we can leave this room. I haven't seen this room in quite a while. Got 5 rupees here. I'm not sure if that chest is supposed to hold something else, maybe the magical shield or something, not sure. And we're out here again, and we have to take care of these guys, so I'm gonna lure them over here. And then jump down. You have the bouncy thing that could help you, but it could also ruin your day if you're not careful. There we go, flip the switch, and I don't think we have to flip it again. I might be wrong on that one, but let's just see. So there's a switch here, and we need to move a statue. So let's do that real quick. Equip the bow. I think we have hearts in these pots, yeah. Because we have another one of these rooms. Aha! And I think we have a heart in here. No, we don't. Is that the other room? Or am I crazy? Uh-oh, I was wrong. Oh no! I'm wrong! Anyway, just shoot an arrow into the eye of the statue, and here we go again. Another wall that needs to be moved in order for us to proceed. And it takes a while. The walls in this game, they're kind of slow. But anyway, let's equip the hammer again, the magic hammer. Use it, and let's move on. We're almost done with this place. As I said, this is one of the harder palaces, I would say, in the Dark World, just because you're kind of low on health still. You only have 10 hearts. I'm not sure if there's possible. I mean, I assume it's possible because you can do almost anything in this game. This game's ridiculously glitched out, but yeah, as I said, I'm not sure exactly. I think if you play this legit, so to speak, you can only have 10 hearts by this point. This is one of the worst rooms in the game. I took care of it without taking too much damage, but you can light these torches if it helps you. But I hate those turtles. I hate them so much. They're like the worst enemy in this game. Okay, so I want to try something. Oh, you can do this. Okay, this is cool then. We're gonna do a nice little strat for the boss to make him easier than what he's supposed to be. And here he is, one of the worst bosses in the game. It's Helmaser King. So if you hold out your sword, because we need to hit it with a hammer, his mask. You could use bombs, but I've never tried that. That seems very difficult. But if you, as I said, the hammer doesn't have any reach. So, but if you hold out your sword constantly, as you can see, you know, you will avoid running into him. And now we could use the sword, or yeah, we could use the sword. Or we could also use the bow. But since he's moving around pretty fast, that might not be a good idea. This was a very, very clean fight. You know, it's always one extreme or the other. Either I do this fight without taking any damage or taking like one hit, or I'm just like down to 1 heart or something like that. So sometimes this fight can be a bit scary, and I usually say if I'm gonna die in this game, this is usually the place. So, but we didn't die, which is very, very good, because I didn't want to. Still some hard bosses coming up though, but we're gonna take care of them when we get there. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the golden land where Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds in the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If his 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at the time. Do you understand? No! Yeah, I do understand. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright, so we have some more stuff that I want to take care of, but before we end this video, as I said, I forgot to get something after we got the Master Sword, but I'm thinking about ending the video there today when I get that particular item. But we just want to work our way out of this maze. No big deal, really. It's just whatever, you know. Watch out for the enemies. Try not to take too many hits. These bomb guys can be kind of annoying. They have a lot of hit points. These guys too. I think these things do 3 hearts of damage, so be careful. Anyway, so I'm not gonna go get the ether because we've already gotten that. So this is usually the time when I go and get ether when I normally play this game. So, but we can just continue on. We can proceed. Alright, we got some, I don't know, skull stones, skull rocks or whatever. I'm not sure what they're supposed to be, but they're usually a good source of hearts. So got the moblins, pretty annoying too sometimes, but again, another great source when it comes to hearts. They tend to drop them usually. Oh yeah, we have trees that are watching you. Hold on a second. Just get that, and I think we can talk to this guy. Well, maybe not, but yeah, they will drop a bomb basically when you run into them. Wow, I haven't seen a normal person in a few hundred years. Let me talk to you for a while. I once lived in the Lost Woods until the day I wandered into a magic transporter. The power of the dark world quickly turned me into this tree shape. I guess the two forests are connected with each other. Huh. Anyway, get into the circle of bushes and use our magic mirror. And we can get up here to this otherwise inaccessible spot. Because here we have a heart piece. Awesome. Okay. Moving on. Let's get up here into this grove, whatever it is, and talk to this weird guy here. After wandering into this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There was a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Sure. Then I will lend you my shovel. And we get the shovel, only for a short while. Yeah, you might know what he's talking about if you've been wandering around the light world. But we have this guy playing the flute, and if you get close to him, you freeze and all the animals go away, and he basically teleports away. I guess he's shy or something. Not quite sure, but the flute is right here, and it will always be in the same spot. So now I'm not sure if you can bonk into some of these trees and maybe get something. According to my memory, there should be like something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's another one. Cool. Okay, let's check this tree as well. Nope, nothing. Oh well, it's fine. So one thing to note, if you were to like teleport, there's a reason why I teleport here, because if you were to teleport right here, you get stuck in that animation where you freeze, and the flute boy teleports away, and you would just teleport back into the light or to the dark world. But anyway, here we are. Thank you, Link, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If by chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you will find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time. And this is optional, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Let's play the flute for him. And he turns into a tree. Aww. Anyway, let's move on. So, before we do anything else, let's just show this off. The arrow shooting minigame. You're a weird guy. Light worlder. 20 rupees. Yeah, sure. Let's play. Now, I totally suck at this. You'll see. You get some rupees for each time you hit these things. If you hit the hands, I don't think you get anything. But yeah. Now I think we're back to 4 rupees now. If I could hit, but as you can see, I can't do that. I suck. That's just the way it is. We're gonna come back to this spot. I'm gonna end the video in this area, but first we have 2 more things I want to do before ending the video. One is to try to kill this guard because he's in my way. Actually no, there are 3 things that I want to do. First of all, let's do this. Let's get in here, and with the hammer we can fall into this hole right here. Oops, I keep using the wrong button. Maybe it's because I've been playing Zelda 2, I don't know. Maybe. Ready your magic powder, and just sprinkle some on this well, whatever it is. Kind of a nice shrine. Hey, blast you for waking me from my deep dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, sir? Yeah, just like the guy in Link's Awakening. That gives you more bombs, arrows, and magic. Well, this one gives you. I'll laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will be dropped by 1/2. Congratulations. Now, do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you. Yeah. So it seems as though he just halved our magic or amount of magic, but actually what it does, it makes us consume half the magic we used to when we use a magical item. So very good to have, obviously. Very, very handy. Oops. Stupid guard. I'm just gonna run away from you and come up to this bird statue, play the flute. We gotta hear this again. But wait. Ooh, look, it's a duck! Actually, I think it's supposed to be a bird, but whatever. This bird is awesome because we can call on him every time or at any time when we're in the light world, as long as we're outside, of course, and he will come. And now we have 8 predetermined spots where he can take us to. So since I'm going to the Death Mountain, let's head over there to this annoying screen. I'm gonna use the cave again. Talk to the old man so I can get a restore. There we go. Thank you so much. That feels a lot better. Actually, I wasn't that hurt, but oh well. See if I can do this before 25 minutes has passed, which I think I will be able to. Ooh, unless I keep bonking. Alright. No! What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, let's not take the cave this time. I hate taking this path because of the rocks and the squirrels and all that stuff, but jeez. That was stupid. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, now we have Tektides up on Death Mountain here. Yeah, let's just do this real quick. Sometimes these bushes will have a fairy in them, but I guess that's somewhat rare. It's not super often that happens, but... Oh, get away from me, you stupid squirrel. Let's get the Book of Medora, and here we have this weird, I don't know, stone tablet or whatever. Hold up the Master Sword and you will get the magic of Ether. So yeah, we need the magic sword for this, or the Master Sword for this. But here's our second spell, or medallion. Its magic control the upper atmosphere and polar wind. Watch your magic meter. Okay. So let's teleport to a place that has teleported the Dark World. Let me see here. Yeah, I think this is the best spot actually, Link's house. Because we can come down to the swamp. Get in here and lift this rock, and here's one of these teleports. I don't know how many there are in the overworld, but surely around like 8 or 10 of them, so knowing at least a couple of them is it's you know, that's good. It's a good knowledge to have. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so the reason why I'm gonna stop over here is because we have the most random and most annoying part of the entire game, and I do not want to do this as the last thing I do in a video, so we're gonna start the next video with it. So thanks for watching and see you on the next episode. Bye.